Welcome to readmeproject.com. In our project title is OligoIs, Scalable Instance Selection for Class-Imbalanced Data. The main focus of our project is convert the imbalanced data to the balanced data. Now we are going to see the abstract of our project. In this paper consists of the class imbalanced data sets. The class imbalanced data set means it contains the set of the positive class and the negative classes. The content of the data set is not follows the structure of the original report about the original data sets. Here another one important problem is concerns on the scalable of processing the class imbalanced data sets. So we introduce the new OligoIs framework to overcome the above specified problems. The OligoIs framework is built on the instance selection algorithm. The instance selection algorithm is used to split the large data set into the separate subsets. Then that separate subset is individually choose and applies the three kinds of methods such as smart, random, and sample CSC. In those methods to effectively find the positive and negative class percentage on the data sets, and it performs the undersample and oversample on those data sets to effectively convert imbalanced data set to balanced data sets. Now we are going to see the data flow diagram of in our project. This data flow diagram is used to understand how our project is developed. This is our data flow diagram. In this data flow diagram, two operations is very important. First is splitting and then apply instance selection algorithm. In this data flow diagram, first of all, we get the input file for in our process. In our input file is more large file. This large file is collected in our internet. In this large file is given to the input file of in our project. Before give to the input file, it should be going on pre-processing step. In this pre-processing step is used to remove the unwanted things in that input file. After perform the pre-processing, in this file is given to the splitting process. In our splitting process, in our large file is split into the small files. This process is used for easily done our instance selection algorithm. So that given file is split into file 1, file 2, file 3, and we read the or view the details of each file. After get the splitting file, it should be given to the instance selection algorithm. The instance selection algorithm using the three kind of technologies such as CHC, smooth, random, and sample. In each method is separately applied on the each file, and this each file result is get in the percentage. In this percentage to we find out the which method give the best optimized result for converting the imbalanced data set into the balanced data set. After converting the balanced data set, it should be merged. In this merged result is given to in our result. Now we are going to see the running procedure of in our project. Before we are going to see the running procedure of project, first of all we want to install some needed softwares for running this project such as NetBeans and AMP server. NetBeans is act as the user interface too. That's our NetBeans. And another one thing is add the jar file and the database to this project because it should be help to run this project. Here first we go for projects and choose the OligoIs and choose the frame on. Here we run the frame on, click on run file. Here first click the load data sets for processing button. Here we choose the input file for running this project. Here file 1 is in our input file, and load this file and get the details of this file. Then we perform the file splitting operation. The file splitting is the one of the step of instance selection algorithm. Here get the size of the file and perform the splitting and get the each file size. Then we click the processing button. Here we get the each file's details. It's file 1, it's a file 2, it's a file 3. Then we go for initial frame, then click the apply instance algorithm button. Here we take the 3 files for processing. Here we perform the instance selection algorithm process on each file. First of all, we get the file and apply the round 1, round 2, round 3 on each file. Round 1 is the applying random and sample method, round 2 smart method, round 3 is CHC method. First we apply the round 1 and get the result of round 1, then apply the round 2, get the result, and apply the round 3 and get the result. In the same procedure followed by next 2 files. After applying this procedure, then we go for initial frame. There click the merging the subsets, and we get the each file best threshold values and the details. Should be from. Next we perform the merging operation, and after clarify the records. Here we mostly achieve the balanced data set. It should be represented by the graphical format. This is our result of this project. Thank you.